Xiaomi Redmi Note 11. Best gaming phone $183.70. OLED budget choice for design, screen and battery life. Xiaomi has launched something of an assault on the affordable smartphone market over the past couple of years with its Redmi and Poco brands, supplying frequently surprising combinations of high-quality components for a low price. The Redmi Note 11 marks this particular sub-brand's first effort of 2022, and it's another classy yet affordable effort. There aren't many well under £200 phones out there offering the configuration that the Redmi Note 11 does. In the process of doing this, it also steps up from the Redmi Note 10 in a couple of significant ways. Design and build. Stylish looks. 8.1mm, 179G. IP53. Last year's Redmi Note 10 family impressed with its design, which could be summed up as plain but relatively classy. You can generally judge a cheap phone's design by the number of obviously cheap elements on display. Screen. 6.43 inches. 90 Hz AMOLED. Full HD+. Perhaps the standout component with the Redmi Note 11 is the display. It's not especially large or sharp, although at 6.43 inches and FHD+ I have no complaints in either regard. Specs and performance. Qualcomm Snapdragon 680. Up to 6/128GB. No 5G support. The Redmi Note 11 runs on Qualcomm Snapdragon 684G chip, a relatively new mid-range system-on-chip (SoC), backed by either 4 or 6 GB of RAM. It's a solid performer for this end of the market, with average Geekbench 5 multi-core scores that are similar to the Poco X3 NFC and way ahead of the Moto G31. Cameras. 50MP main camera. 8MP ultrawide. 2MP macro and depth. 13MP selfie. The Redmi Note 11 is ostensibly fitted out with a quad camera system, but we know what that means by now in the budget market. In practical terms, only 2 of those sensors are of any great use, with a pair of 2MP sensors, one for depth, one for macro, serving as so much stat padding. Battery life and charging. 5000 mAh battery. 33W charging. Adapter included. Like most other major 200-pound contenders these days, the Redmi Note 11 packs in a capacious 5000 mAh battery. In my experience, a long 14-hour day of intensive usage that involved some 6 hours and 50 minutes of screen on time left me with around 40% left in the tank. That's an excellent result and means that the phone is good for 2 full days of normal usage. Software. Android 11. MIUI 13. Xiaomi's MIUI software has never been a particular favorite, with simplistic icons and a general lack of a compelling or even cohesive visual style. MIUI 13 runs on top of Android 11 here, and it's more of the same. You still get that bafflingly pointless additional screen, largely devoid of anything, that pops up every time you install an app. Price and availability. While the Redmi Note 11 starts at $179 in terms of global pricing, despite no plans to launch in the States. The UK market will only get the middle of the 3 SKUs at £199, which is a shame for consumer choice. Here are the details of the 3 Redmi Note 11 SKUs. 464GB, $179. 4/128GB, £199/$199. 6/128GB, $229. Xiaomi Redmi Note 11. Specs. Android 11. 6.42 inches, FHD+, AMOLED, 90 Hz, flat display. Side-mounted fingerprint sensor. Qualcomm Snapdragon 684G. 8GB per 12GB LPDDR4 RAM. 64GB per 128GB storage. 50MP f/1.8 main camera, 8MP ultra-wide camera, 2MP depth camera, up to 1080p at 30 frames per second rear video, 13MP front-facing camera, stereo speakers, dual SIM, Wi-Fi 802.11a/b/g/n/AC, Bluetooth 5.0, 5000 mAh battery, 33W charging, 159.9 by 73.9 by 8.1 millimeters, 179G. Launch colors: graphite gray, twilight blue, star blue.